Also, I recently found out that the achievement noise is playing on the videos, but just not the animation.
Great. And now grab those arrows. 'Cause you need ammo. So, like most crossbow or bow weapons, you can retrieve the arrows if sometimes. Uh, it's the problem with the crossbow is its main flaw and weakness is yeah, it's gonna take a lot of shot, or it's gonna take a lot of time to reload your shots.
Rifle ammo. I don't have a rifle yet.
Yeah. Well, if you don't have a rifle yet, you might as well put it back in the box, in your item box.
Oh, so how far is the amusement park?
Not much farther.
I mean, like this is a pretty long trip. Just get
Well,
there.
normally you can go across the bridge, but it's flooded, so the road's out.
Ah, yeah, it is like
So you're going on a hiking trail.
yeah. I mean, look at that map. This is a rather expansive area. Yeah, I opened that one. This is for the radio tower.
Designer Terry Feldman. Terry, how are we today?
No, the radio.
Doing just fine.
Yep.
I'm a super big fan of the show. What a treat to be on with you today. The pleasure's all mine, Terry. Now, I hear you're doing something special for Deerfest. Tell us about that. Yeah, I'm crafting a selection of custom basswood cuckoo clocks, but the real special sauce is when it's cuckoo time and you're expecting a bird to pop out for a chirp. Out comes a
When
beautiful
it's cuckoo
clock.
time.
That's just neat. Yeah, it's pretty neat. Real neat.
Yeah, fucking deer flies out and screams at
I
you.
hear you're selling these at the Sunday market. So make sure to say hello to Wendy Davis from our sponsor, Davis Family Beef Jerky, while you're there, all right? Terry, you still there? Yeah, still here. I'm just, geez, Pat, I'm sorry to tell you this. I thought you heard Wendy's dead. Oh boy, that's a strange joke you're playing there, Terry. No, I'm sorry, Pat. You know all that FBI business. Wendy was one of those bodies they found. Well, that's just not possible, Terry. Wendy stopped by this morning with 3 flavors of beef jerky. She brought me the smoked hickory and the teriyaki and then what was that other one? I'm real sorry, Pat. What was that other one? She was just talking about this just hours ago. Smoked hickory, teriyaki, and hickory teriyaki. Thanks, Tapio. It's just a bit of a strange joke, Terry. Did Yako and I won't put you up to this? Pat. Well, somebody's having a laugh over this little prank, I'm sure. Terry, thank you so much for your time. Can't wait to see those Deerfest cuckoos at the market. Wendy will be there with her beef jerky as always, and we'll be back after this.
He really wants to sell that beef jerky. Ah, can I do anything with it?
Oh, that's really good. I like this tweet someone made of Jadzia Dax. I think I'm in love with my ex-wife, Julian Bashir. Do you think Garrick likes me? Miles O'Brien side plot, and it's the bit from WWE of Stone Cold attacking Vince with the cast on. Oh yeah, that is Miles.
Yeah, that is. I learned my rifles standing on a car's roof. I looked out at the carnage. The zombies had almost won, but luckily I was here. Heroes are sometimes the people we least expect them to be. Now my town was finally safe. Thanks to me. I slung the hot piece of iron over my shoulder one more time. Hopefully, for the last time. The townspeople, cautiously emerging from their hiding places, surveyed the same carnage I saw and cheered my name, and I waved and cheered back. Now I could finally get back to my quiet, unassuming life, reading books and gardening and fiber crafts, and being the world's top mycology expert. Suddenly, a hand seized my wrist. I looked into the eyes of the sweet, sensitive writer I had known since childhood. A smile spread across his beautiful, kind face, and I felt at peace for the first time since the zombies had first emerged. You did it. I knew you could. Now we can live in peace together for the rest of our days. I wonder who wrote this. God, it's so obvious.
Yeah. So the Until Dawn remake came out this week.
Yeah, I've been seeing
Yeah,
posts
video.
about it.
So you remember how Until Dawn was mostly fixed camera angles?
Well, I didn't play it. I didn't really see much of it, but yeah.
Okay, well it was atmospheric story with fixed camera angles and being very cinematic in a way that succeeded.
Mm-hmm.
The remake makes it almost entirely over the shoulder third person camera, which ruins a lot of what the style and art of that the game was going for.
Yeah, I've seen some like side-by-shot comparisons between the original and the remake.
Yeah, the lighting's completely messed up, and also the original game ran locked 30, and the new game is incredibly inconsistent and terrible with its frame rates. Like even on a beef PC, like they just made it wrong.
Successfully stealthed through that guy. Okay. Another puzzle? No? Oh.
And
Ah,
another
Lunchbox. Okay. Hi, hero. I think a few pieces of paper from my private fanfiction project got mixed into some of these starch stashes. But I don't know which ones. I posted some online and they're getting pretty good reviews, but I appreciate if you didn't read them. It's a privacy thing. They're just communicating through the lunchboxes. So we're gonna see some of her fanfiction mixed into these.
Whoopsies.
You know, one thing, this game loves writers. All of them.
The game loves art and artists in general. It's just writing is the go-to.
Showcasing basically unfiltered fanfiction. Fanfiction, presumably made by professional writers. In the style of a fanfiction writer.
Yeah. A fanfiction writer who is just on the cusp of could get really good, but is still stuck in a bit of amateurishness. There's a note on the porta potty.
Oh, was there?
I could have sworn that was. It was the reflection on the side of it, I think.
Yeah.
Tricked me.
Oh, another page.
Scratch stalked through the forest, a terrifying dark presence in the night, more sensed than seen. Darkness boiled in his skull, like a storm cloud crammed into a bottle. The woods were alive with those he had taken. They were coming with him, directed by him, his army of darkness. His singular purpose was a sharp, pulsing black hole in his head, waves roaring out of it to whip his flock into a frenzy, filling them with his purpose. The clicker. He wanted it, to make his horrific ending to the story come true. The art was there. The clicker would push it across the final threshold, a detonator to send out a tidal wave that would spread to overtake reality. He was so close to claiming it. The Taken gibbered and shouted, straining against their invisible leashes, filled with bloodlust. Scratch let them go. They launched themselves into the night with violent glee. He ripped a signpost from the ground, swung it in his hands as if it was made of air. Ahead, the music started. It called him on. Let the final Deerfest commence.
The final Deerfest. That doesn't really bode well.
No, no, it doesn't.
Hello? Anyone here?
Nope. Did they get out?
Open at 10 a.m.
Did the Taken get them? Or were they turned into Taken? I'll need to get the key to the trailer park myself.
Guys,
The key is kept in the gift shop safe.
Ilmo, I might need to kill your employees.
Hey, it's a living.
It happens.
I love Coffee World because it's such a fucking goofy bullshit thing.
Review notes. Coffee-themed names of her rides, mildly amusing. Nice view of water from the top of the Ferris wheel. The mascots are trying their best. What else? Okay, coffee? The coffee's just okay. Rickety rides, creepy mood, money-hungry owner. They killed the poor moose. 2 out of 5 stars. They killed the moose?
Well, what happens to a moose if you give it a bunch of coffee? The Mocha the Moose was named that because he liked coffee, but too much coffee for too long.
What did you may it open with?
I think there's something on the wall.
On the wall? Oh.
A list of maintenance work. A screwdriver.
You got your clues.
Huh.
Coffee World entrance sign. The face, clean with detergent, wax sign, should be good until someone tags it again tomorrow. Slow roaster pod is stuck. Won't swing. I hit it with some WD-40. Seems good for now. Fallen tree near Latte Lagoon. You probably call the tree guy. Chainsaw to remove, keeping the wood. Several burned out bulbs on percolator. Replace and ordered more bulbs.
Yeah, the percolator is right.
Squeaked on Latte Lagoon car. B. Tighten the bolts. Less bad now. Percolator control panel jammed. Remove front from with screwdriver. Found a penny in there.
How'd the fucking penny get it? So now you got some clues.
Coffee World.
Coffee World. The most caffeinated place on Earth. And yet nobody's here to help me get that key.
It's locked. Last season on the percolator.
Okay. Using screwdrivers to break into gift shops isn't exactly standard procedure.
I mean, hey, that's what they're using.
So every little lock that you can jimmy to open up things, it will be opened with that screwdriver.
Okay.
Wait,
So it's a key item.
change reality around us. If that's true, then I need to know what's real and what's fiction.
Ilmo owned the trailer park where I supposedly lived, calls me his funniest resident. Rose recognized me in the diner at Brightfall, says I moved away after Logan died. But Logan's clearly alive. We talked to her on the phone earlier in the game. Starts reading more people's memories. Will my memories change? That's true. Will it change? And if so, has it already changed and you're not aware of it?
So you can place this one because it's a quote from the transcripts of the manuscript, and it's weird because it's unclear how much someone who's classified as a character can keep themselves true to their mentality. I think it's on the clicker. Yeah.
Go for later.
You still need more clues. Break it. Come to a conclusion.
The watery rhymes. Some of them are fan fiction. Yeah, these ones are. This is where the fan fiction is at.
Right.
And another radio thing. Okay. Now where is that thing? The percolator. What? Percolator aside, there's a safe spot here. And a thing here.
I love that fucking mascot.
It's a coffee,
Coffee
pot.
pot. Yeah.
An awfully
That's an
hot
awfully
coffee.
hot
We both went there.
I am a numb.
Jesus! Calm down, Saga. It's just a pot of coffee.
What kind of laugh is that?
Thank God.
That's it. He's trying to be cheerful, but it was creepy.
The most menacing laugh ever. Getting a lot of ammo for a weapon I don't have. Latte Lagoon. One of the few rides that are still functional even when they're sledding. Okay, so the percolator. Yeah, this thing here.
Balloon pop. So look at your reload.
Oh yeah, it takes a while.
I keep in mind, enemies can beat the shit out of you while you're doing that.
Yeah, yeah.
Like enemies will just rush you to go for melee while you're doing that, so you gotta be careful.
Did they bounce off or? Oh,
Uh,
I guess they're gone.
Sometimes you get the arrows back.
Okay.
Okay then.
The ride seems to have some issues. Also, hello.
Stop.
Yeah, now would be a good time for the crossbow if you can aim it. I think he missed.
Uh-oh.
He has a shield. He still has a shield. There you go. Careful, he's gonna keep throwing axes at you.
Ah!
Axe to ass.
This is not how the story goes. Here we go.
Okay then.
There, I got an achievement for that too. You shouldn't be drinking water from the lake.
So, you know what's funny?
What?
Is you're wrong.
Let's get that gift shop open.
So if you remember from the first game, you remember Thor and Odin Anderson, the two surviving members of the old gods of Asgard, right?
Mm-hmm.
The reason, the thing that they used to buff themselves,
Was water from the lake?
no, was moonshine made from the water from the lake.
Ah.
That's what they use to buff themselves to keep them resistant to the darkness. Is they take water from the lake and are basically microdosing to build up an immunity, but they also make it booze.
It's already. Ah. Okay, enough of you. Enough.
Well, now there's less monsters.
Okay. What are we?
When you ask, Merceda will speak.
Oh, okay, I'm glad there's advertisement for that here as well.
Well, he's trying to. This is watery.
Exit.
Oh, look at the menu on the hot dog cart. Also, Mocha the Moose.
One morning during Coffee World's construction, a wounded moose was discovered taking shelter inside the fresh pot gift shop. That's even on the text on the actual thing too. I see it there.
Yeah.
Though limping from a leg injury.
It's because it's called the Fresh Pot Gift Shop.
Oh, and inside the fresh pot gift shop.
Yeah.
Okay. Though limping from a leg injury, the wily moose proved too quick for wildlife rescue. After a long and unsuccessful chase, everyone stopped for a much needed coffee break, brewing up some of Coffee World's finest. Before the first cup was poured, the moose appeared, drawn by delicious aroma. He allowed himself to be treated in exchange for a steaming mug of what is now known as Mocha's signature blend. Since then, Mocha the Moose has become a beloved fixture of Coffee World, welcoming guests from across the country as well as personally taste testing each of our roasts to give them Mocha's seal of approval.
On Mocha facts.
Mocha is around 6 years old. Did you know moose can live up to 25? Mocha weighs 820 pounds. Did you know moose are the largest species of deer in the world? Mocha loves to swim. Did you know moose can dive up to 20 feet underwater? Mocha's favorite drink is coffee. Did you know that Mocha is the only known moose with a caffeine addiction? One thing that can happen is
look at the hot dog cart.
Oh.
Hot dogs, veggie dogs, pretzels, the cold drinks. That is surprisingly decent for fucking theme park food.
Yeah, that's crazy. Only $1?
Listen, he's money hungry, but he's a man of the people.
I would expect like $5 for a hot dog in an amusement park. But I think that can happen when moose go swimming, is that they can be killed by killer whales.
Wow, Jesus.
I
guess that's the only. I guess that's the only thing that can like out aggro them. Though, to be fair, if they were on an even playing field, if the moose had the same underwater capabilities as a killer whale, I would bet on the moose.
Now where is that safe?
This is a mess. Is it the power ship just like this? Just out there to be tripped? By some child?
I mean, also, if you notice, it's power strips plugged into power strips. Like, that, look. Don't have extension cords, just plug power strips into power strips, which is not great for heat.
Hey Ilmo, heads up. Got another angry voicemail from a parent about her kid poking himself in the eye with one of our souvenir pugus. It's kind of his fault, isn't it? Whose grand idea would to sell kids plastic knives in a coffee-free amusement park anyway? Alright, it was yours. Like, kids, if you have a toy knife, don't jab your eye with it. Your mom will blame someone else.
That's true.
Jeff, I need another moose favor. Mocha was doing just fine. He even got a glowing vet report. And then bam, they say it was a heart attack. I'm not blaming you. Maybe he just had a bad ticker. No tolerance for stimulants either. We're telling the kids that Mocha's taking a little vacation, but I could really use your help ASAP to maintain continuity. Do you have any more in stock? Thanks in advance.
So I like the implication that he paid them to get Mocha in the first place.
Yeah. Do you have another moose?
It's like, listen, I need more moose. I need to replace Mocha with an identical moose.
Sorry, we're at a Bright Falls blend. Anna apologized to the customers. I'll just grab some from the back. More coffee coming right up. She suggested they ride the percolator while they waited. She passed Ilmo at the Espresso Express. Big smile, Anna. Coffee world is all smiles. Anna nodded, smiled. She smiled until her face hurt. Anna stopped walking, realized she was standing next to the Huatari well. Must have zoned out, she thought. She was about to go, but something in the well caught her eye. A shadow shifting in the dark. Anna was overcome by vertigo. The world tilted. Come on in and listen, lost words you've been missing. Now the